into the aspect of business marketing on Facebook, they get some good engagement. They actually get some good engagement, but maybe they're not tapped into the entrepreneurship. They're not tapped into marketing or anything, but they do get some good engagement, like, you know, posting out relevant stuff that's relevant to the audience, right? But today I'm teaching you how to use Facebook from a business perspective. You know what I mean? Like, you know, building your brand, even from your profile. I'm talking about from your profile specific. You know what I mean? So basically on your profile, you don't want to have your link. You know what I mean? You want to have a picture of you. You don't want to have a picture of an avatar because that's going to look scamish. You know what I mean? Look like it's a fake person. So you're going to lose trust that way. So you want something like your picture, a nice close-up picture of you, and something in writing, like on your cover page of your profile, something in writing saying what you do. Like, for example, I specialize in SEO blogging. You know what I mean? SEO WordPress plugins. Or I'm an SEO expert. You know what I mean? So that's just an example of what you could put on in your background. A family man, a dog lover, and a reader. You know, you got to show people that you have a fun side to you too. That's very important. Like, show people the human side of you too. You know what I mean? People buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. That's one of the things. And in order for you to build this trust, you know, these things are going to have to be shown to people on your Facebook, right? And another thing you're going to want to do is communicate value. It's important to communicate value. And when they say value, it could be motivation, it could be inspirational. You know what I mean? It could be how to write a book in 6 months. It could be 6 ways to write a 1,000-word blog post within a half an hour. Those are just hypothetical examples, but there's examples like you could go ahead and use them, but you know, that's some form of value, teaching people how to do things, right? You're being informal that way instead of being deformal, like Guy Kawasaki spoke about. Informal versus deformal, like, you know, always about you. But if you're branding yourself, you're teaching and you're helping others. That's very important, the teaching and helping of others. You know what I mean? And you got to be willing to be on Facebook and network and communicate in groups. I found this to be very powerful when I'm getting in groups. You know, I'm engaging, I'm asking questions, I'm commenting on people's posts. You know what I mean? So, but make sure your contribution is meaningful. You know what I mean? You don't just want to go scroll down and comment just for the sake of comment. Add some value to it. You know what I mean? Inspire somebody. You know what I mean? And this may not work right away, right? So you got to be patient with yourself to work these steps. You see what I'm saying? You got to be very patient to work these steps, right? So once you work these steps and you're learning things as you go, you could teach other people how to use Facebook. You know what I mean? And it's not hard, it's not difficult. You know, it just takes a little bit of time learning things, you know what I mean? And one thing about Facebook, you could get in these groups and dialogue, and like if you're in the cooking niche, you could go and sign up in a discussion group. You know what I mean? And you don't pitch your link. You know what I mean? So you go there, somebody want to know, like, you know, you could go in there and share a recipe or something, for example. You know what I mean? Or how to make rice, curry chicken and rice, or macaroni and cheese, or, you know what I mean? I'm just using examples, you know what I mean? Or you could teach them how to cook a healthy meal. A meal that's got very little grease in it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, there's a hypothetical examples. You never go on Facebook pitching your link or anything like that. You know what I mean? You're going to chase people away from you. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that. They meet people on Facebook. They throw the link at you. Or it's like, hey, I've got this awesome offer for you. You know what I mean? You know, join. You know, if you come join my team, I'll help you out. I'll connect you. I'll network you with my mentor. You know what I mean? That comes after the relationship. And the relationship is like, hey, you know, you and I both network. You know what I mean? We've got something in common. And I like to connect and network with you. Share ideas. You know what I mean? But just saying it's not good enough. You got to be doing these things and people will see it. You know what I mean? You got to give out. You know what I mean? You got to be willing to give. You know what I mean? That's what business is about. Give. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying to anybody that's going to waste your time or somebody that's not willing to take time to invest in themselves, but these things you're going to learn along the way on Facebook when you're doing things, right? You're going to weed out people who's not interested in doing things, right? Now, another way how to use Facebook for your business's benefit is like, be consistent. You know what I mean? You got to be consistent doing what you're doing. Not every day is going to be my best day. You know what I mean? And not every day is going to be your best day. You know what I mean? So it's up to you to make the best out of opportunities, no matter what. You got to be consistent. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you also got to find out, make some tweaks to find out when your audience is going to be online. When's the peak time that you could post? You know what I mean? When's your audience likely to be online? Now, you want to share meaningful, engaging content with your audience. And what I mean by meaningful, engaging content is content that's going to invoke or provoke feedback. It's going to provoke interest and feedback, right? Because nowadays in Facebook, they measure you and they share your posts. When I say share your post will get shared in the feed to others in on your friends list based on the active communication. You know what I mean? Based on comments and all that. People's got to be active. It's not like liking and sharing. That's not good enough no more. It's going to have to be, you know, commenting, active engagement. You know what I mean? You'll likely get your story shared before somebody else somebody else could have more likes and shares than you, but if you got more engagement, commenting on your posts, your news is going to get shared more, featured in front of your friends than the other person. So you know what I mean? So it's about active communication, not passive communication like and sharing. And you know what I mean? It's about the dialogue, the commenting. You know what I mean? And it's powerful, like when you do positive things, because I'm witnessing it with myself when I'm doing positive things. You know what I mean? I'm up there, I'm consistently posting motivational stuff. Not every time I post get a reaction, but I'm still tweaking to find out what times I should post so I could get down comments. You know what I mean? And what kinds of posts my audience likes. See what I'm saying? So, for example, if I post on a Monday morning, right? And I post 8 a.m. Monday morning, an inspirational quote, and it don't get no traction, no reaction. Okay. These are my options. I could look at the time. You know what I mean? See if my audience is, I got to figure out where my audience is online. Another thing I could do on another Monday morning is to try ask a question, because that gets people engaging. You know what I mean? Run a poll or a survey or quiz, host a little contest, right? So it's about tweaking the times in order to find out when your audience